Does your Cavalier hate eye drops? Well, let's change that today. Have you ever struggled with getting your dog to sit still for eye drops? It can be stressful for both you and your dog, but it doesn't have to be that way. Today I'm going to share some simple steps to help your dog become more comfortable and even relaxed when it's time for those eye drops. We want to make this a positive experience for both you and your dog. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to start with a calm environment. So you don't want to have it where you're rushing around, trying to get ready for work, trying to grab the dog, trying to get the eye drops in. You want to have a relaxed time. And right now, it's about training your dog, so you want to make sure that you're setting that time aside and not just going, oh, I need eye drops, I need to get them in. And if you are watching this video because you do have to give your dog eye drops right now, make sure you're still practicing these exercises more than the time you actually need to give your dog the eye drops. A little exercise like a sniffy walk or an enrichment toy can be a great addition before you need to put those eye drops in. That way your dog can kind of have a little energy burn out. Begin with a quiet, comfortable location. Now we have Dexter all relaxed and snuggled up on his bed. We want to introduce the eye drop slowly. So the first thing that I want to do is teach my dog that the eye drop bottle equals good things. So I'm going to present the bottle. Dexter likes to sniff things, so he sniffs it, he gets a yes, and then a reward. He sniffs it, he gets a yes, and then a reward. I want to condition the dog that this thing isn't something negative. And you want to do that as often as you need in order for your dog to get comfortable with this process. I also want to practice handling my dog. And as you know, prevention's always the best medicine, so I always recommend handling your dog, getting them comfortable about having their eyes touched, their ears touched, their toes touched, before you actually need to do something like this, so that it's easy for them. We're just going to touch around the eye, yes, and give them a treat. And I did teach Dexter how to put his chin in my hand, so that always helps, but if your dog doesn't know how to do that, you can just put your hand underneath their chin, tell them how sweet they are, yes, and then treat. I'm going to lift Dexter's head up so he's sort of looking in the sky, because when I do those eye drops, I do want my dog's head to be up so that the eye drop stays in the eye. So I'm going to get him comfortable with that process. The next thing I want to do is I want to introduce this handling along with the eye drops, but still not putting them in. So holding his head, lifting it up, holding the dropper closer to his eye, yes, and treat. Getting him comfortable with this process. All while the dog is comfortable, not squirreling around. He's having a good experience with it, thinking, wow, this is pretty fun. Next is the eye drop. So I'm going to do the same process, lift the head, drop as quickly as possible, give a yes, give a treat, tell him how smart he is. Each step might be a training session in itself, meaning you might not start with the first step, introducing the eye drop bottle, to the end step, putting the eye drops in. It might take a few days. Remember, every dog learns at their own pace, and you want your dog to be happy and comfortable through this. You don't want to have to sit on your dog, hold them down, and put these drops in. That's going to be more stressful for your dog. If your dog is showing any signs of stress, take a break. Try again later. With time, your dog will start to understand that eye drops aren't so scary after all. And with these steps, you can help your dog feel comfortable with eye drops, turning what used to be a stressful moment into something that's just another part of their day that's an opportunity to earn some snacks. Do I have any Cavalier King Charles Spaniel families out there? Do you want to connect with other Cavalier parents who truly get it? If so, make sure you join our vibrant and positive Cavalier Facebook group. Dexter and I can't wait to welcome you. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I dive deep into all things dog training, natural care, and healthy living for you and your dog.